So welcome back to the Mali J. Today we are in the garden. We are doing some gardening for March. So join us and see what garden job you can do in March. Today we got some strawberries from last year, and what we're gonna repot them because they were a little bit too tight last year. So you've got one of these boxes, and we got two of these boxes, and we're gonna repot them in those two boxes. So we're waiting for Paul to drill a little bit of holes so the water can drain. And yeah, and we'll show you how we're doing.
Excuse me. Let you know.
It's ready for
Right
recording.
there.
Stop it.
I'm just doing something in the back of the car to do with the gardening. So I'm back on scene. I'm just doing something in the boot of my car, getting it ready for the gardening. So yeah, as Rose has told you what we're gonna do today. So anyway, I'll hit you up in a second. Here you are. Hi everyone, glad you can make it. As Rose said, we're doing a bit of gardening today. We're going to be showing you, this is kind of like a food review, but not quite. But we're showing you natural food and how to create your own little stock there as well. So what we're doing today, what we're planting today, strawberries. So we're going to be doing some strawberries today, and hopefully we'll give you an idea of what equipment you're going to need. You're going to need a drill, that's for sure. What else would you need? I'll show you what else you're going to need. So we put the camera down here.
No,
Okay.
as you're gonna bring all the heavy duty stuff,
Hold
we can
this.
show them around.
And then what we'll do, we're gonna drill a load of holes into this as well.
They know what I do.
So just to make the water and the soil settle well. So, but we'll show you all of this anyway.
So I'm just gonna show you around what we've got here. We've got some rows, and this is second rows. Here we've got a little bit of how do you call it, raspberries. You can see they start growing nicely. Lavender, and we've got some thyme from last year. We need to tidy up this garden. So this is Small Garden Adventures, and that's our strawberries. We're gonna transport these strawberries to the pots. We already done this pot here, so that's how they're gonna look like. And we're waiting still for Paul. Oh, and we got some mint here, but we're waiting still for Paul to do the heavy job, heavy duty tasks. Hey, handyman, you coming? Stop recording. So what we're going to be, yeah. So what we're going to be doing here, we've got those little pots, and we're going to transport the strawberries to the pots first, and then we're going to repot them in the fresh soil. Okay. Because I was going to do it on fast forward. Right. So we're going to have to put those strawberries into little pots. I'm thinking we're going to keep 3 big strawberries in the planter and move 3 medium ones to the black planter, and we're gonna have to tidy up these little strawberries because some of them they're just decoration strawberries with kind of red flowers and stuff like that. So the small ones we're gonna move into the smaller pots. So let's see how that's gonna go. We change it to the fast forward. You should be recording with me.
Right, as you can see, we're going to be taking these little ones out. So we've got to make sure that we catch it at the right point. See that? Make a nice little circle here because we want to make it sure it goes in the pot. This one might can go in a bigger pot actually. So we dig it around, make sure it gets in the soil. Here we go, see? There you go, look. That's how you do it. Have a little nap to it, and then it comes out. At this point, you've got to be careful when you do it. You've got to have good measurement. And here we go. It takes it out. Give it a little tug. Not too hard. And then it will release, won't it? Here we go. Just do around the back here. I actually made these last year. These little planters. I made quite a few of them. How many did I make, B? Quite a few planters. You can make them yourself if you want. And here we go. That goes in there. See, goes in nicely. As you can see, the little hole there, I've taken it out. So I put it in there nicely. So I'll park this one up here for the time being. And then I'll take this little one out. You've got to have the right tools for all of this. Here it is, a bit smaller. So I'll use this tool for that. Yeah. Right, here we are. We're taking out a smaller one. So you need a different tool for this. Because that won't work in there. Well, it will do, but it'll be a bit messy. So make sure you get the right tools. So I've taken this one. I'm taking this one out now. I'm going to put it in one of these. See? One of these smaller bowls. We can get it out. Right there. Having trouble getting this out. Never mind the grass. Ooh, that's a bit thick, isn't it?
Doesn't matter, you can just have them in two.
Right there. Let me see one of these. See if this one, that one's a bit stuck. And this one actually.
Doesn't matter.
Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to have to double it up. Because it looks like it's a bit stuck there. Not to worry.
Don't need to measure what they're gonna see.
So here we go. So we're going to take this one out. Make sure you don't damage your plant as well while you're doing the job. So you go. You've got to have a bit of a knack for this. Make sure you don't damage your plants. Otherwise, you're back in the shops. So what am I going to go for?
I'm gonna carry on
I'm gonna,
all of them.
I'm going to go for this one next. So I'm going to take this one out. So let's have a look.
This one needs to have a big circle around, I think.
Yeah, so I'm going to take this one out. It's still recording.
Yeah, this one.
It's still recording. I mean, you're talking. There you are. So here we go now. We're going to take this one out. I've got myself a little footrest here. Well, knee rest, rather. So, make sure you don't... Make sure, yeah, you have to... Make sure you push this one in. But this is quite a big one. See it here? Look. There you go. That's how big it is. Yeah, I'm just showing them. There you are. But we don't need all of that to go in. We can take that bit off. So we got a large one for this?
We don't. Wow. You have the pot for this? Do you need bigger pot?
I think so, yeah. Slightly bigger. Oh, cool. That's what I love.
But that's no problem.
So don't forget, quite a large one here, but this is only a temporary move. So not to worry, it's nothing permanent. So we're gonna put that in there. Yeah, there you go. For the time being. See? Fits nicely, doesn't it? Like a glove.
Yeah.
That's what happens. So you gotta have good eyes for this. Make sure it fits, see? Fits like a glove. Tell me when. Huh? Here we are. We're mixing some fresh soil with some old one. So we're just topping it up a bit. Here you are. That's the new one. This is, as you can see. So what I'm going to do now is, where's the fork? Oh, there's a fork. We'll get the fork here. And we'll mix it all around. Like, there you are. That's what we've got in there. So we're mixing it around, as you can see. The new with the old. It gives us quite a bit more anyway. That's nice. Nice mix up there. That's it. So once we've done this, it's mixed up over a bit, break it down a bit. And what we're going to do, we're going to place it here. We're going to level it up here. And then we're going to take these pots out, take them out of the pots and re-put them in there, yeah? So that's the whole purpose, is we're going to fill this up here, them spaces. And once we fill these spaces to a good level, then we're going to take the actual plants out and re-pot them. So they should sit nicely, just like the first ones we've just done.
Now further, so we're gonna take them out
Right, as you can see, is it recording?
from the pots, yeah.
Right, as you can see, we mix the soil on top now. So what we're going to do is
This one is already out.
we're going to remove the pots. Let's have a look. See, there you go. So that's how you re-put them.
They're gonna sit nicely.
They sit nicely there. And you've got one more to do.
Ah, this is so good. You grab it and take it out because it's going here. So,
What's that?
oh, there's not
Go on.
some living. Obviously, we got some garden living here as well. What you expect? Push it out very gently. And back to the hole that you made with the plant. And now just kind of
That should be it. So just
dip it down a little bit so it sits.
so that should sit nicely in there now.
Just gonna level up a little bit more. And always don't forget, you need to water them very well so they can just sit in the But
So here we go.
when you do that job, make sure you always leave a little bit of space between the planta. And so when you water them later, the water doesn't overflow.
There you go.
Very gently, don't cover the leaves.
I think that's about it, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay.
Well, we've got enough of that.
I'll go one more planta.
Huh?
One more planta.
What, with mud in it? Okay. That's that one done.
Now.
Right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to drill some holes in the back of this planter here, because we're gonna put them roses, some of these ones, strawberries in. So got the drill here. Make sure you got a nice good solid drill. Hold it down. And there's a hole. So you just drill holes like this. So we're drilling some holes now. And this should... Huh? Well, here we are. Have a look here. These holes are just done sporadically around the box, just so that the water can get through. So you just spread it. You don't have to measure it. Some people will, but I haven't got that compulsiveness. I ain't got that compulsive behaviour. I'll just do it sporadically, knowing that the water can exit where it needs to, as you see. Okay. So right, here we are. We finished our repotting for today anyway. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got 9 here that we put it. We've got put in the 2 new planters there. So we've the middle one we may need to mix a little bit more the different soil because we've got maybe a bit too much topsoil in there, but still it'll be okay anyway. It's not going to cause any catastrophe overnight, so we may keep that like that until about Monday, Tuesday, and change it over or mix it a bit. We won't have to repot it, but we'll just mix the new one in there. We've got 9 left over here, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 that we've got to put in hanging baskets. But as you can see, the garden's looking really nice now. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you've picked up some ideas from what we've from today, because these will blossom quite soon, and you'll be able to they'll be edible quite soon as well. So yeah, just make sure you hit that like and subscribe, and I hope you enjoyed it. Leave any comments that you want to leave, and we'll respond to all. So this is our still doing our food review, but our own one because we're growing our own food. Well, fruits, healthy eating. So like and enjoy.
And don't forget to water them through. Need to water them really well so they can sink. See, that's so it's not not the leaves. Make sure not to water on the leaves, guys.
A nice little puddle there of water.
Yeah.